Welcome everybody to Hamman TV, and West Ham United have already made the biggest mistake of their whole season, and the season hasn't even started. And this is where it gets piss taking. The news has been released, but I'd rather say it to you immediately right now. Dear supporters, first of all, thank you for the magnificent backing you gave the team throughout Sunday's match against Leeds United at the London Stadium. The players respond by giving it their all, but sadly, the victory wasn't enough to get us to safety. One, thanks for reminding us that we are not safe. Thank you, the board of directors. Two, why are you saying this? I don't get this. This is where this whole statement is a joke. Relegation is obviously not the outcome that anyone at West Ham United would have wanted. When the Premier League season started last August, every single person who is passionate about the club, it hurts deeply, and that feeling was the same for some time. Bruv, we've been hurt for 16 years. We've been through this shit for 16 years. 16 years, bruv. We've seen same old managers coming and going, players coming and going, and just the only thing in front, struggles. Bullshit. As a board, we cannot shy away from the fact that our season has not been good enough. We know you and the supporters are backing constantly as always, and your loyalty to commitment has not been matched by our final league position. We also understand the frustration that many of you feel about the direction of the club has ended in recent years. I'm sorry, but this is actually, the whole thing's a joke. Recent years. We've been having this problem for 16 years. This isn't recent. This has been happening since we bought the club. The statement from the third paragraph. Bullshit. Although the relegation is not what anyone's wanted, we are now have to look forward. The board must now have reviewed every aspect of club operations to ensure that when we return to the Premier League, hopefully in August 2027, we are better. West United, everywhere, sign off and pitch. Then why didn't you do that? Why didn't you figure out the problems of our club when the problems of our club started this last season? I don't get that. Your operation failure fucked up. And for you, succeeded, but it fucked up for us. Because we didn't know you're going to fuck up our season. We didn't know we're going to get relegated. We didn't know you planned for us to get relegated. So fucking thank you very much, you fat prick. The football operation has always been our priority, and planning for next season as soon as the final whistle sounded on Sunday. We had meetings with the coach team, NUNO, early this weekend. We are pleased to confirm that he expressed his continued commitment to the club as we have to have him. He didn't show commitment in May. He didn't show commitment when he started in January. He was too little too late. The guy done nothing for us this season. So last season he's done nothing. Nuno's made it clear that he's highly motivated for the challenge of going to West Ham back to the top flight of the first time of basket. This must be the unquestionable goal for the next season. Nuno spent 1 year in the EFL Championship with an outstanding success. He has secured 99 points to win the league title with Wolverhampton Wanderers in 2018. Fine, that's true. But I still think that he's still shit. We're gonna sack him before the season. I don't want him before the next season's Premier League 27-28. Sorry, the mill. A total of 25 points taken from our final 17 matches equated to 1.47 points per game ratio. That which would have resulted in seven points finished across the full season. But we didn't finish 7th. We didn't get even. We got to championship. Furthermore, we thought the clear improvement in squad mentality to cover since January, but yeah, you kept Gilman, you bought Real Madrid, but you don't use him. You sold Paqueta, you buy Pablo, you buy fucking Tati and what the fuck does that give us? We know we must also take steps to repair the club relationship with fan base. We want West Ham United too little too late. I'm sorry, but this is actually mistaken. We want West Ham United to be a club that listens to all of our supporters and communicates them with in a clear and transparent way. Our new interim CEO Karim Virani has met the elected Fan Advisory Board FAB several times during his first week in the role. I have never heard of him. I have never heard of Karim Virani. I think that this is some sort of AI joke. We are committed to taking supporters' feedback on board and backing that up with real significant actions, starting with a reduction of 30%, of course, all season ticket prices for next season. Full details will be shared directly with season ticket holders and on our channels when the renewal window opens at 12 today. We'll be arranging further meetings with the FAB over the summer so they can help us shape our immediate strategy for a more off-hill. Even this is such a boring way. Like this whole statement is boring. It's actually boring me right now to read this because it's full of bullshit. You know it's like when someone hands in that and I work and like AI. We'll be raising further meetings with the FAB all over the summer so they can help us shape our media strategy for more off-field improvements. A lot more work will be going into this priority area and we will start sharing regular updates with you. We understand it's been a challenge for times to be a West Ham fan, and we know we have an immense responsibility to you and every supporter around the world to get this right. I swear to God, in 16 years doesn't take away the pain that you guys put for our club. Together, we will take the club back to where it belongs. Hard work to do what has already started. Your faithfully West Ham Board of Directors. it feels like AI wrote this. It feels like the board are too lazy to. Because one, the board are too stupid to know Nuno's stats. Two, the board never cared about the club, only about the money, so that's a lie. And they care about the fans and that's bullshit. And three, what was that guy? Sullivan left the pitch, so stadium after the match. So that's accurate of lies. So am I going to believe the fans who's been there for longer than the owners, or the owners and the manager who's going to make promises, guys? They're going to make promises. When actually, in fact, it was completely utter lie. I can guarantee you, Nuno will get sacked. And if he gets sacked, we'll still stay in the chances. We'll stay up in the Prem. We'll stay up. I mean, like going to the Premier League next season. We'll get to the Premier League. We'll say goodbye to Championship. Back from the dead. We'll stay where we need to stay, and that is Premier League. Point. Thanks for watching this video. This is even more depressing to look at. The whole statement is a fucking lie. It's the biggest lie in the whole world to the fans. They never cared, the owners. So it's such a BS. And if I like waste of time reading it because it was boring to read. So whoever wrote this AI, thank you for wasting my time reading your work, because you don't actually know the real person who actually types on the AI website. Could be ChatGPT, could be Bing Chat, but guys, it was boring to read. If you want to read it, it's on West Ham website, but it's the most boring. It's such a boring thing to read. So dead. Peace. I'm out. Calm on your irons. Boring.